Do you have something for me?
Yes, I do. So, hello for those who are just joining us. This is a segment we call S.O.S, or Sentient Object Sm. We've decided that there's so much out there. It's a plethora. There's a plethora of them, of them out there. So we were like, we should start to really go through some of these because, it's a well that will always continue to be pumped. Anyhow, I found a book written by a man, supposedly. I hesitate to say probably not. I don't even know. This may be AI generated. I don't know. But I'm trying to find out when this was written. I mean, 2015.
Amazon, you have to say whether it's AI generated or not now. Like when you upload something, they ask you if it's AI generated.
This was 2015, so almost 10 years ago. So
maybe not.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Yeah. The book is called Pounded by Pluto.
Oh my god.
By Leonard Delaney.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on. You know what?
Also,
you're gonna answer it when you keep going. So I'm just gonna hold my questions. I can't see that. Like,
we can't see
what
it.
is the blob there?
It's the that's Pluto. And that's Pluto's dick. Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Okay. Question.
Oh, here's Leonard Delancey, supposedly. I like the Joe Biden aviators. Okay. Leonard Delancey, he writes from the heart instead of wasting time with research or experience. I think someone is having a laugh, is taking the piss. I think they found this picture of this guy on possibly like Instagram or something, and they're like, this is the perfect guy. I'm going to write and pretend to be this person. Okay, so all of these chapters are written as movements. Can I tell you what let me just, why don't I do this? Because it might be the best way to do it. I'll just read you the summary. Also, this book has 2.5 stars. Shocker. Oh my god. I'm gonna read you the description, and then I'm just gonna read you some of the quotes from it. I can't tell you, what exactly... it's... obviously, since he didn't do any research, his science isn't quite on top of... He's not...
the heart.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the summary. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. It's a common thought after seeing what ridiculous crap gets published on the internet. Well, astrophysical adventurer Tyson DeNeil Grassbone.
Oh, Jesus.
Is taking it...
This is when I say no. You do not. You were upset about the corn song. You cannot take that. You cannot take Neil deGrasse Tyson's name in vain like this. What? What?
Oh, no. Neil deGrasse Tyson will sell himself out for, the highest dollar. I mean, have you seen some of the fucking movies he's been in? Have you seen some of the movies he's been in?
He has voiced one character in the Ice Age franchise, and it's fantastic.
He has showed up on some of these stupidest fucking movies being like, I'm like, why are you selling yourself out? Anyhow, Tyson DeNeil Grassbone is taking it literally and moving to Pluto, which can't be any worse than the Earth. He's in for a surprise when Pluto wants to engage in a little seismic activity. The only question is, wait, what? How? That's pretty much it.
This is an MM.
Sort of.
Oh, God. Okay.
Because gender is fluid when it comes to the planets. There's a whole bunch of, I made some... made some notes. Took some notes.
Right.
Or I highlighted some things. Yep. So he hates it on Earth because of all of, the crap entertainment that we take in. Okay, so he decides to go to the second worst planet in the solar system, which is Pluto.
It's not even a planet anymore.
True. It takes him 2 days to get there. I was like, I think that might be more than that. I don't.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little longer than 2 days.
Right. So he gets there. He literally, I mean, he does have a spacesuit on, but the spacesuit has a zipper. I don't know if you knew that. Like, right down the front. The spacesuit's got a zipper right down the front. And he just takes a lawn chair out and sits on Pluto. That's when he starts being able to hear the planet in his subconscious. In his mind. And he discovers...
I have several questions, but I will just listen.
Okay, so this is where I just read quotes. No, that's impossible. Pluto's a planet, a terrible, nasty-ass planet, not for a living thing. False. I've always been alive. I once lived on Earth with my fellow old ones, who still terrorize the Earth from far underground and deep undersea, but they were more interested in mindless entertainment than in science. So I launched myself into space to study the solar system from the outside and to be alone. Tyson looked up into the eye, because there's just literally an eye. There's just an eye that's as big as his head. Wow, that's pretty much why I left Earth, too. So they decided the last element... Because this is the fifth element. This is the movie The Fifth Element. The last element is love. The last element is love. Like, he's like, I need, like, if somehow... this is his sciencing that he's doing up on the planet, on Pluto. And so, to be, like, love is not what you feel. Love is an activity. And love is not naturally occurring. It must be synthesized. He says, how? And the planet says, look. And a trio of tentacle-like flaps rose from the ground, shaking rocks and dust from their back. In the space they had been covering, a puckered pink hole appeared. Holy crud, what is that? It is one of my many orifices. Tyson, I feel like we are kindred spirits. If you want to experience the physical manifestation of the element of love, we need to synthesize it together. Yes, you need to fuck me for science. So he, okay, so then he's like, okay, well, he unzips his, and drops his giant penis, supposedly.
That feels like he will die. Like, also, I feel
he's standing there.
This orifice is going to be too large for a human. Okay.
Damn, Pluto, look at that celestial body. The orifice puckered tight as he approached, so that there was only a finger-sized hole among the rigid flesh. I need you inside of my space pussy. Let me show you what love is, Tyson. Pluto's wet orifice vibrated as it talked. Hold on, why can't I get to the... God damn it. Okay, there it is. Alright, and then, so he positioned his hips over the hole, then descended inside. The remaining frigid thoughts he had about Pluto melted away, as did the ice from his penis. Oh, because it's also covered in ice. As he entered the planet's hot cosmic twat. He descended further on his elbows and letting his cock splunk into the planet's depths.
Fuck.
Pluto moaned, yeah, fuck me up the astronomy. Faster! And then he came in the planet, in Pluto, in them, yes. And then it was, there was a deep rumble in the distance. Tyson sat up near the horizon, and in front of him, clouds of dust and ice geysered in a hazy sky. Something was emerging from the ground. It uncurled from the surface, shaking off centuries' worth of space dust. The planet's penis. It was a fleshy pink, but turned deep purple as it stiffened, standing taller than the Eiffel Tower. He again thought of Paris, Cordova. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Prepare yourself, Tyson. If we are to experience true love, I need to pound you. So then... I don't exactly know how this happens, but he becomes one with his ship. He goes back to the ship, and the ship, he was able to feel everything the ship is. So then Pluto then uses that giant cock and pretty much fucks the port of his ship. Turn around, I need your tight little intergalactic porthole. So it fills the ship full of hot magma, And that's pretty much the end of it. Like, this ship starts to explode, but there's something inside the ship that it has like a self-repairing mode or something. And so we end it with some random chick showing up, him and the planet and the ship. And there's more adventures after that. This is book 1 of Planets.
Okay, well, this is upsetting because this came out 9 years ago. Where are the rest of the planets, Leonard Delaney?
Oh, I also didn't tell you that Leonard Delaney also was arrested for coke distribution. Kidding, I don't know. I don't know. I am committing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because someone on coke wrote this. Like.
Okay, kid. Oh God.
This is the same person, I believe, that wrote the Tetris.
Did you
Tetris
read?
books.
It is, yes, because I have been looking.
Yeah, I read them. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you read about the author?
Well, I just read it to you a little bit. Like, I didn't read the whole thing.
The about the author part? Oh yeah, about. Okay, well, on Amazon, this is what it says. Leonard Delaney writes from the heart instead of wasting time with research or experience. Living a clean lifestyle has allowed him to focus on doing good in school, honing his writing, and tinkering with technology. He lives well outside of Toronto with his mother and her cat while maintaining a long-distance relationship with his girlfriend, Misty.
Who he hasn't heard from in a while.
Direct messages. He remains hopeful for a future with.
I think that this is a lady. This is somebody. Is somebody like me who was like, I'm gonna fuck this guy.
So,
I mean, because this segment goes on the YouTubes. So
it does go on the YouTubes. I'm sorry, but were you done talking to me about the planet porn?
Yes, that is it.
I don't know how much there is more to talk about it, considering it's 20 pages long.
No, just a lot of spunk. A lot of words of spunk. A lot. Spelunk and spunk.
Okay, so thank you for bringing that to my attention. Yeah. Oh God.
It's 20 pages. Would I recommend it? No. I mean, did I read you everything that would be excitable in that novel? I mean, novelette, short story, paragraph. Yeah, I mean, a couple of paragraphs tied together. Yeah. Would I recommend it for funsies? I think it would be fun to do a reading of it. Honestly, I think that would be fun. And maybe that's a video where I just read it in different voices.
We can talk about that.
Oh my God, I'm making it into a story. I'm making it into a Zoom play. That's what's going to happen. Since we don't have sponsors, we're not making money off of it, so copyright, I guess. There's no copyright since we're not making any money off of it. Anyhow, so this is S.O.S. Now, next time, Veronica will have a story for me. But we have a bi-weekly podcast that this is a part of. This is a segment from it, and we read and review romance novels. Yeah. You can find us everywhere, like and subscribe.
This is my book that just came out. Meet Me Again One Day.
Yay!
It's a magnetic bookmark you can purchase for $3.
There you go.
Anywho, that's why I've had French authenticity readers who read this for me, specifically because the heroine play spends about 7 or 8 months in France, and so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't talking weird shit that didn't exist, and for language things, and they were wonderful, and so they sent me apparently a bottle of Veuve, and I cannot fucking wait. So thank you to them. Bye, my love.
Yay.
Okay.